Our job as an agency is to clear cut communications, to expedite resolution, but most importantly, to grow sales. And if we don't do that, it's hard to justify our existence.
Steven, if you were both a client and an employee on My Amazon Guy, how would you describe your experience working with yourself?
That's like asking me to be a road runner looking at a mirror while a coyote's trying to chase me down. Very interesting question. Okay. What I would find trusting of the system that I've built is that the expectations are set before people even buy from me. They can watch my video content and have an expectation of what to expect. During the sales process, it feels just like the videos.
What can I do for you on this call?
Yeah, I just want to find out more about what you can do, how you work.
For sure. How familiar are you with the team right now?
Yeah, I've been familiar with Steven for a while, so I've watched probably 20 or 30 of his videos and podcasts and different things like that. So fairly familiar.
After the sales process is done, it goes to onboarding. It feels just like the videos. It feels just like the entry point of where they learned about me typically.
Like I said, I'm a one-man show right now. Whenever I get into a pickle, I go to YouTube and I watch Steven on My Amazon Guy, and I can figure it out like that.
I've been watching like the Stephen Pope, just like his YouTube. I never came across his YouTube before this job, but they're so like detailed. He'll spend an hour talking about like one topic. I've been really enjoying watching his videos.
One of the issues we had, I bumped into one of your YouTube videos, which by the way helped me resolve the issue. Really impressed with your YouTube videos. They were really helpful.
And as months pass on, they still feel the same way. That's what I've been told by hundreds of clients, that, wow, I was buying Stephen Pope, but what I got was Stephen Pope's system.
So American football, you got the quarterback, you got the players, right? All of them run the plays. Steven, our founder, is the general manager. He wrote the playbook for everybody. So every position within our company follows Steven's playbook. And we have plays for every type of Amazon scenario you can think of.
And it's a replication of that authenticity claim. It's the delivery of, we try and grow your sales. Now, we don't guarantee sales growth. We believe we can obtain it for more often than not. We're here to help.
Why do you love My Amazon Guy?
Okay, because it's giving me peace of mind. You guys are bringing us to a point where it's like, oh, wow, I don't have to worry about this anymore, I mean, obviously I'm not just like dumping it, I keep track of it. I try to learn and stay on top of things, but overall, I know you guys have it covered and I can see it, you're doing a great job and you're really helping us be stable. And if something is like, oh shit, this just happened, it's like, oh, they'll handle it.
If I was a customer of my own service, which by the way, I think one of the best things that I ever do as a CEO is go replicate acting as the end user. I go stress test my system all the time. And I'm like, you guys took 4 hours to respond to this email. Like, that should take 30 minutes. I want somebody on staff being available to respond to things quicker. Right? Other companies are like 2 business days or whatever. And I'm like trying to micro it down to 1 or 2 hours on an email. And my employees are like, that's crazy. And I'm like, no, it's not. That is what good customer experience feels like. Speed is important. Imagine if I was a pissed off customer this morning and I woke up and Amazon had yanked my listing and I'm like, what's my agency doing? I sent off an email and I'm like, my listing's down, help. And 4 hours passed by. During those 4 hours, I could be blaming MAG for every problem I have. I'm going to file a chargeback on my credit card. I'm going to cancel my contract. And then we find out that, the team had been working on it for 2 hours and the listing's back up. But because I didn't get a response, that would be the experience. And so as a customer, I've been an Amazon brand. I know what it's like. I've hired agencies in the past. I know what it's like to sell on Amazon. It's difficult. And so our job as an agency is to clear cut communications, to expedite resolution, but most importantly, to grow sales. And if we don't do that, it's hard to justify our existence, right? People are going to start singing Janet Jackson.
But what has he done for you lately?
And then we get fired. And my least favorite way to get fired by a client is when we just needed to communicate our next step. So I think customers can experience or expect strong expectation setting and communication that's consistent with an eye on growing sales on Amazon. Don't miss our next video. Subscribe now, hit that bell icon, and leave us a comment.